Right everybody, so we are on our way to pick up another vehicle. Now this vehicle, never had one of these before, but I've listened to what you have been saying to me. Don't get caught up in doing all these fancy cars. We just want normal stuff that people can afford. So I said, okay, what's the criteria then, people? And the first thing that everyone come back to me was, it needs to be ULEZ. Because we live not that far away from the ULEZ. People want a ULEZ vehicle. Not everybody wants a petrol vehicle, which was quite interesting in the comments. So it had to be ULEZ. So that would probably mean something a sort of 16 plate onwards. They really wanted sub 5 grand. And I was like, wow, okay. And then people were saying they wanted creature comforts like leather and 4-wheel drive. And I was like, I just don't know if this vehicle exists. Or does it? So, we're on our way down to Sandwich now. The appointment is for 11 o'clock. We're about 45 minutes away. We'll drive in. We'll see what we've got. This is not a Cat S, so there should be no structural damage on this vehicle. It is a Category N, which means superficial. But we will see how superficial it is when we get here. I'm hoping that we haven't bought a lemon, but as always, guys, we'll take you along for the ride and see if we've bought one or whether one of you is going to get a bargain. Right, so we have arrived. Patiently waiting. I am pleasantly surprised though. It's not very busy down here. It's just gone 11 o'clock on Friday. Well, in fact, it's not 11 o'clock yet. We're actually 2 minutes early, which we're really surprised about. But here is literally, have a look round. There's hardly anything going on. So I'm really surprised with this. But we are waiting for the car. I think I can see it coming out now on a fork truck. Yes, so we will move ourselves into position. Well, it's blue. There is something hanging off the bottom which worries me. We have got the Cat N. So looking at this quickly, it's probably going to need a front bumper, headlight. It's going to need the grille and bits and pieces on here. But until we get it back to the workshop and see what we got going on, we'll see if it drives. Right, so we are loading this one up. We've got the main man doing it for us today, the guy that picked up the Maserati. He recognised me straight away. He was like, I know you off YouTube. All my friends were tagging me in when we were trying to get the truck started, when he dropped off the Maserati. So, we've got truck issues at the minute, picking up the Maserati. I'm going to have fun getting this back, ain't I? Yeah, look at that. Professional. Right, people, so it's on the trailer. We were originally going to drive it, but as soon as I got in, put the key in the ignition, we had no power, no nothing. So I said to the guys, get it on there. And as soon as he opened the door, he went, I know you from YouTube. So shout out to Justin. He was the guy that picked up the Maserati for us. We've got this one now on the trailer. Not sure on the N bit. It seems more like an S than an N, but we'll get this back to the yard. But have a look, guys. A ULEZ vehicle, 60,000 miles, 2016. Have a look how nice that is. It's got leather seats, 6-speed gearbox. It's got tow bar, 4-wheel drive. I think this is going to be a beautiful little family car for somebody. But let's get it back. Let's get it stripped down. But a massive shout out to the guys. Let's get it sorted. Right, so we're back to the yard with this Ssangyong. What is it? Is it a Korando or something, isn't it? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Korando. So this is the Ssangyong Korando. It's the 2.2 all-wheel drive ELX model. So this one was picked up from Copart as a category N. Everyone wanted me to do a budget option, ULEZ, loads of spec on it. It's even got heated rear seats in this car. Unbelievable. But we don't know if it runs or not, because when we got down there, there was literally no power, no nothing. So let's get it off the trailer. We'll get the jump pack on it and see whether it runs or we've got another expensive ornament. My heart says with 69,000 miles on it, I'm hoping it does run. Right, let's get a jump pack on this. Well, it has got coolant in it, which is a good start. It's got engine oil in it, so even better start. We know about the Maserati, what happened when we went to pick that one up and it had nothing of anything in it. Right, this is going to be the moment of truth, people. Have we bought a lemon, or we have actually bought something that is going to be good to somebody once we've repaired it? Right, that is on. Didn't get much of a spark, but we'll see if we bought a lemon or if we've not bought a lemon. Are we ready, people? Right, we've got ignition. Wow. It runs. The only light I've got on is the fuel light. It's got 69,673 miles on it. But loads of spec on this. It's got, look at this, come look at this. So we've got heated leather seats. We have got 6-speed gearbox, which is in there. We've even got heated rear seats. Look at that. For in the back. But, oh, let's have a look. Have we got anything else in the boot? So we've got a tow bar on this one. We've got a reversing camera. Mate, it's all there, isn't it? It is all there. So, we will get this one off the trailer and we'll have a look to see what it's going to potentially take to get this one repaired, guys. But the criteria was sort of sub £5,000, ULEZ vehicle. We was getting crazy ideas like leather, 4-wheel drive. This has got everything. This literally has got everything. So, let's find out how dear these parts are going to be. We'll get it next video on this vehicle. We'll have it all stripped down to see what parts we need to buy. And then hopefully this is going to be a really easy one to repair and a really cheap car for you guys at home.